One of the kids actually, and I've known her since she was like 14. She's 18 now, but she's one of the ones that would always come up and say hi to me and chat with me a bit while I was painting. And actually, since it was summer, she was like my paint buddy for like 2 weeks for the show because she didn't have school or anything. So that was pretty rocking because she was totally cool about the whole thing. And she's just like, you know what, you're you and you're awesome, and it really doesn't matter what gender you are. And we just hung out and had a good time. So that was pretty rocking. Um, in some ways, I kind of wish there was some big announcement like, hey everyone, look, it's this guy. Just so if there was going to be some horrible confrontation with parents or something, that we could have gotten it out of the way. Whereas now, like, it might take people like 8 months to realize or something, because I only worked there like 4 weeks out of the year. So this show's over. Next show's in November. Will they notice then? Maybe they'll notice in the spring show. And then in the spring show, I'll have people be like, what? What's going on? Oh my god. And they'll clutch their pearls, and I'll just be like, yeah, this happened like a while ago. And you just need to get over it. So, I don't know. It kind of would have been nice to have a big announcement, but at the same time, there was really no time or place for it. And whatever. I'll just take shit as it comes. Funny story. That's really kind of angering, but it is funny. Um, every year the park district takes on an intern, and so of course the intern met me as male, didn't know I was female before, but the director, and I love this woman. She's one of the most incredible bosses I have ever had and completely supported everything. But I knew, just because I know what kind of person she is, I was like, she's going to struggle with pronouns so bad. And she did. And she would be like she, and she would even use my female name. And this poor intern would be like, wait, who do you want me to go give this stuff to? Like, who are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. And one of the other staff members literally had to pull this guy aside and be like, okay, this is what's going on. This is why you're confused. And it's kind of funny. It's like you almost have to laugh at it, otherwise it's too angering. Just because it's like Tech Week is just so crazy that I knew the director was not going to be able to wrap her head around pronouns and everything. But man, oh, that's just kind of. Ugh. That being said, I don't know. The guy was cool. He didn't really do anything uncool after finding out or anything. Um, so whatever. And he's an intern, so he won't be there next time I'm there. So it's not really a big deal. That being said, she needs to freaking figure out the pronouns because I don't want to have to deal with awkwardness with staff members who will be sticking around. Uh, okay, so that was my experience working in a park district in the suburbs of Illinois. And so that was that experience, having to come out at a job. And since then, I have also started a new job. I had to get a day job because I still, even with my settlement funds and everything, I still acquired a lot of debt transitioning, and I just really needed to be able to pay all my bills and continue to be able to pay for doctor visits and everything because I really don't want to shortchange myself and my health. I want to be able to take care of myself, so while I'm still doing freelance art and costumes, I had to I had to sell my soul to the man, at least partially, in order to get everything paid for. Uh, but the great thing about this is that this new job, I just got to be a guy. Because they had no reason to think I was ever female before. Just kind of a feminine looking dude. Yeah. And you know what I gotta say? It is such a relief not having to worry about people using the right pronouns or the wrong name. It's it's awesome. I mean, there's just no reason for people to think otherwise. Um, Probably the biggest adjustment is having to get used to the fact that I come across as kind of a girly dude. I mean, I'm very small. I'm only 5'1", and I'm pretty baby faced. So which you go from being like this butch female that like people fear to like this pretty girly looking dude. I don't know. So that's been kind of an adjustment. But as long as people don't like start stereotyping me as someone who likes to go shopping or something because I come off as a girly guy, I'm okay with that. Um, that would just be annoying. But at least I still get to be seen as male, which is really the bigger point here. And other than that, the only thing that I really worry about is if people will notice if I sit down to pee. Because I did get a STP, but man, that's kind of like there's always this chance that you'll end up pissing all over yourself. And I'm just not willing to take that chance, especially when I'm at work. I don't bring extra pants to work. It's like if I piss myself, then I have to change pants or something. I don't know, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down to pee. And at least at this office, it's nice because there's really only one urinal and there's two stalls. So 90% of the time when I go into the bathroom, there's already a dude at the urinal. Or there's no one in there, so I just go into the stalls. And I don't know, maybe people realize that I sit down instead of just standing, but eh. I don't really think if someone were to confront me about it, I would just say, yeah, I've got kind of a shy bladder, and sitting down helps me relax. So why are you asking anyways? It's a really weird thing to ask. Or maybe I'd play coy first and be all like, dude, like, what the fuck? Why are you asking about this? This is really weird. And then if they pushed, I would say it because if you just fucking say it right away, it just seems prepared. You know what I mean? Um, that being said, what kind of weirdo would ask you why you're sitting down to pee? Like, would that ever really happen in real life? Has any trans guy out there actually been asked why they sit down to pee? Because I don't know. Like, I imagine there are guys who probably wonder, but like, seriously, who would actually say something to you about why you pee that way? Especially when you're in a stall and there's like a wall. Like, if you're standing next to a guy by a urinal, I'd be like, oh, like, dude, you're doing something weird, but you can't even see me. Like, I'm off in my own little. I don't know. I don't see it being a problem, but that's just me. uh, so yeah, on that note, on the peeing note, I guess I will end this video. I'm gonna have to make it 2 videos because it has been kind of long, but oh, it was pretty sweet. In the first week at this job that I started, I got invited to play basketball with the guys and all that stuff. So good times. It's pretty exciting, and I am very happy with it. I think I like the job more just because I get to be guy at it, which is kind of weird maybe, but I don't know. It's probably appropriate for trans people. Weird for everyone else. But I've always hated wearing those girly office clothes, and it just felt like such a lie. It was just so wrong. Whereas like wear a tie, wear a belt, like I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the collared shirt and tie because that's what guys wear, and I just feel like I get to be myself. Okay, that's all for now. I've made like more videos than I've made in the past 3 months tonight. So take care until the next set, guys.